plan was simple: wake up early, beat Hanoi traffic, and be halfway to Ninh Binh by at least 10 a.m. That was the plan. Reality? At 10:30, I was still in bed, face down, probably drooling, while the boys were geared up, engines revving, storming the streets of Hanoi. Let's rewind. The previous night had started off responsibly. Dinner, drinks, banter, goodbyes, and everyone headed back to their hotels. Everyone except me. I couldn't sleep. The city was alive and so was I. So I wandered, alone, through beer streets, back alleys, neon-lit corners of Hanoi that seemed to whisper, just one more drink. One turned into a few, and before I knew it, I was back in bed at dawn, with my alarm playing background music to my regrets. I woke up late, really late. Phone was buzzing with missed calls. I could see the angry faces. By the time I caught up, the boys had rented the bikes without me, finished all the paperwork. No one said anything. Just stares. Cold, helmeted, silent judgment. But finally we rolled out. I was leading, thank God. I didn't have to look them in the eye, but that's what happened. First stop, Red Bull. I needed a jump start, and somehow that moment, cracked can in hand, engines humming, felt like the beginning. We were finally on the move. Ninh Binh was about 95 kilometers away, and every kilometer ahead felt like an open chapter. Most of us had never ridden on the right side of the road before, but it didn't matter. We weren't thinking, we were riding and falling in love with our new bikes, with the road, with the absurd freedom of it all. We didn't have an agenda, no Google Sheets, no 10-point itinerary, just 6 guys, some backpacks, a few cameras and the road. That was the magic. And that was enough, honestly. We reached Ninh Binh by late evening, sunburned and strangely silent, not because we were tired, because the moment had sunk in. This was real enough. We stayed at this beautiful homestay with warm-hearted locals who made us feel like long-lost cousins. And something shifted. The chaos of Hanoi faded. The noise lowered. And the soul of the trip finally showed up. The next morning, Venkat, Doc and I stepped out early. No destination, just coffee. But that morning turned into something more. We met people, locals, visited cafes, traded stories, smiles and more caffeine. That coffee set the tone for the whole trip. It said, slow down, be present and say yes. Who cares? Ahead of us, big climbs, surreal caves and a boat ride through Trang An that looked like it was painted by the gods. But that's for the next one. For now, this was the day the ride finally began. Late, chaotic, but beautifully unscripted. And exactly the way it was supposed to be. See you in the next episode where I tell you what we did in Ninh Binh.